Good evening, everybody. We're at Smithills Hall and we're around the back on the lawn. We're going to have a go at doing some gambling and some gaming because the last person who owned this hall in the 1930s was down in London gambling on the gambling tables and lost this hall because they'd run out of money gambling down there, and they literally gambled this whole hall away. So we're going to try and make contact with the last owner of Smithills Hall. So we've brought some games, so we've brought some cards, and we've brought some dice, and we've brought some other Victorian game called Jacks, which people used to play for money. We've even got a flashing yo-yo to see if we can get any spirits to come forward if they're attracted to that. So Andy's going to come and join me, and we're going to see what we can pick up. The EMF meter is there. And we've got one here, so we'll keep them on the table just in case so we get any spirit presence. So you check you can get everything in the hall, yeah. Everything's in, right. So the EVP player is here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle some cards, and we'll just have a quick game of poker or something, and see if we can get
the table in and everything.
Alright, so we'll just take the jokers out, because I always get the jokers me. I get like 2 jokers, and everyone's like, oh, the joker don't mean anything. And I said, no, the jokers could be 10s, and that way I've won at pontoon almost, if I get one more. Alright, so we're going to shuffle the cards. We're going to play it a little bit like they would have done in those days. So we're going to pretend that we're at a gaming table in London, and we've just lost all our money, right? So what do? Well, we've got this lovely big house behind us here, Smithills Hall, that belongs to the family. So why not? Go on, we might just win. So let's stick the house. That light's flashing there, red. I don't know if it's, it might be battery playing up.
On the lights?
Yeah.
It does sometimes.
Does it do sometimes? Alright, so are you going to put Spirit Talker on?
Yeah, I'm just going to load it up.
Right, so the last person who owned this beautiful hall, could you please come forward and tell us what happened? How did you come to gamble this place away? Now, me and Andy's going to have a quick game of pontoon, and let's see. I'm playing for the hall to win it back, and Andy's playing to take it away from me. So I'm going to have a look at the cards, and then Andy's going to pick his cards up. So yeah, it was about the 1930s. It was between the First World War and the Second World War when this house disappeared from the family.
I put it in airplane mode so it won't affect.
Okay, yeah.
It won't affect that.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play pontoon, and I'm gambling to try and get this hall back, and Andy's going to gamble against me so that if my cards win, we get the hall back, and his cards win, we lose the hall. So if the gentleman who used to own this hall would like to come forward and join us for a little spot of gambling, perhaps we can win your hall back for you.
Yeah.
You know, we can try and do that. So you know, you've got to get 21 with pontoon.
Yeah.
So are you sticking or are you?
I'm sticking.
Well, I'm going to stick as well. So go on, show us your hand. What have you got?
19.
I got 18. So that means we've gambled the hall away,
So
guys.
I won the hall now.
You've won the hall, you own it.
I own the keys now.
So now you're going to have to talk to the guy who...
Stomach problems.
Okay. Who had the stomach problems? Could you give us your name, please? Come forward.
Stomach problems.
Come forward and talk to us about these problems.
There's loads of stuff here that you can use.
Yeah, we got 2
that.
EMF meters, which if you go closer to these, they will light up.
Yeah.
They should light up.
They do work.
Yeah, EVP recorder. If you wish to speak to us, we can hear your voice. So we've also brought some dice. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a game of dice, and if I throw 2 6s, then that means that we have won the hall back for this gentleman who gambled it away and lost it in London.
How are you winning it off, mate? I own the hall.
But you're standing in for the gentleman who lost it already in London. So
no, I won't.
we nearly knocked Uncle Cedric out then. So we got a 1 and a 5. So I have not won anything. You have a go. We'll do the best of 5.
Run now.
Run now. Why? Why should we run?
Why should we run? Who are we running from?
Why do you want us to run?
Why run?
Why do you think we should run?
Who are we running from?
Let's try and throw a double six. Because if we throw a double six, there'll be no need to run because we'll have the hole back. It's a 4. Oh, that
And
was
a
a
six.
6 and a 3. Almost. But we need to get another 6 before we can get the hole back.
Stomach problems.
And run now. Maybe somebody else to run and be, ill because they got the stomach problems.
6 and a 3, 9.
You got the same as me.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try again. Let me throw a double 6.
I
Then we've
own
got the hole back.
I
So would
own
the Ainsworth please like to come forward who
I own
actually
it,
gambled this hole away?
I don't like talking.
Okay, well let's
You
play
don't-
games then if you don't like talking.
You don't like talking.
A 2 and a 5. Okay, so we're not getting anywhere with the dice. We're losing quite badly. So we'd have probably lost the hole as well.
Oh, it's me and you. I wonder what that big
Why? What other lunatics do you think are going to be up here in the middle of the night, in the middle of the winter?
I wondered what
Let's
that
go back to pontoon before you get sidetracked. So far we're losing. I'm losing so
You don't
far
like
and you're
talking.
winning. So we'll come and watch the game then if you don't want to talk. And if you feel you want to join in,
You touch my head. You touch my head then.
I'm going to take another card.
Oh, I think I will as well.
There you go, help yourself.
Where's your other card?
And another one. Oh, bust.
So
Called
that.
bust when you've got too many in it.
So that.
Alright, so there was no winners at that
There's
one.
no winners at all.
Okay, so Mr. Ainsworth, Lord Ainsworth, the man who went to London and gambled the hall away, would you like to come forward and tell us some more about this story?
Turn one of these torches off if you don't like talking. You don't like talking about the fact that you lost everything on a game of cards.
Illegal.
It probably was an
Illegal gambling.
It was an illegal game of cards. I bet it was.
Probably losing the hall to dice was illegal.
Oh yeah.
Great Uncle Cedric's getting all the flipping... Right, no, there's only a 5 there. So, you were illegally gambled the hall away, but you know why? Because there wouldn't have been any paperwork to state that the hall was going
7.
to be taken.
Lucky 7.
But the thing is, if he'd run up gambling debts of whatever, 50,000 or whatever this hall was worth at the time, and could pay it, then they would take this hall and pay his gambling debts that way. So even though he's saying illegal, probably was in some ways.
He'd probably give an IOU. You know, like what,
Yeah.
like an IOU or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
maybe.
And they probably
Yeah.
ended
that
up having to sell it to make the money to pay his debts off.
Yeah.
Am I right with that?
How did your family feel when you came home and told them that you had to sell the hall to pay off your gambling debts? You literally gambled the family home away that had been in the Ainsworth family for well over 200 years.
If there's anybody here with a member of the family, can you let me know what you thought? What you thought about it?
Speak.
Speak. Well,
You want to speak? Do you want to run the EMF meter then?
yeah.
The EVP player, I mean, just in case they want to speak, and maybe you can pick the voice up. So we'll stay quiet, guys, while Andy runs this and asks some
And
questions
that
out.
will not affect that because it's in airplane mode.
Right,
So it will
okay.
not do it. It will not do it.
So let's see if you can speak into this device that Andy's got. Because they were very successful cloth bleachers and dyers, this family, for a couple of 100 years. And
Rich.
Rich.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Yeah, you were a very wealthy family. You owned a lot of land and some cottages and some other houses around here back in the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this now, so. Well, any voice that comes through, if it's on there, yeah, you'll know. If it's on here, then we'll let you know. Okay. If there's anybody who would like to speak to us, can you speak into that red light there? That one.
Something, the light just gone off on this side. I didn't want to talk because there's a light gone out, guys. We're going to find out which one in a minute. I just know there's a torch just gone off. One of the torches has just gone off right here. They're dotted about, so I don't know which one it was, but it definitely just went off. It was lit up and then it went. The light definitely went out,
There
yeah.
isn't a torch.
But the light just was
Went
like.
out, yeah.
It was like a light had gone out, wasn't it? So I don't know.
Torch is there.
Yeah.
That torch is there. That bike torch is there. That's the other torch, and the two head torches. That's the other torches we've got.
But did you see a light flash like a torch had gone out right there?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. I saw
I
that.
thought that the torch
saw
had
that.
gone out, so we must have got a flash. So perhaps it might pick up on the camera anyway if we've got
I saw
literally.
There's 3 of us.
Ah, okay. Well, come and join us then, please. If there's 3 of you, come closer, come forward, and then we can all speak.
that. Yeah.
Did you just flash a torch or flash a light bulb or something to make your presence known? It just looked as though a torch had just gone out there,
Yeah, it did.
but there is no torch there, so well.
That's that.
Maybe it was an
torch,
orb. Maybe it was a flash
I
of.
was religious.
Okay.
You drive.
I wonder if this is one of the. Yeah, maybe. What's your name, please?
Doesn't make any sense.
I thought a torch had gone out right there,
Yeah,
but they're all accounted for.
No, we have no.
Something must have flashed there, a spirit light maybe. That's all the only thing it could be. Did you just flash a light, a spirit light for
Can
us
I
just then,
just
please? Yeah, use whatever you need.
Can I just take that torch?
Check
there?
it, yeah. I honestly thought a
Kid.
torch had just gone at kid.
Kid.
Maybe there's a kid here. I know they've had reports of children's voices before here
Yeah.
on the lawn playing. I honestly thought a torch was there, and it just look on the floor and make sure there's no torch fell on the floor in case we've got one more. That was just so weird. It's literally like a torch just went out, but there's no torch there, so we don't know what's caused that effect really. Was that you? Who's the religious person, please? Would you like to come forward? Come and sit here and talk to us. What connections have you to this hall? Did you live here? Because there was a religious order of monks here in the 1200s. Only a handful, about 10.
Yes, it's me.
Oh, so you're one of the monks. But you don't normally talk because the last time we caught you on camera you wouldn't speak, you ran off. So you want to speak to us now? What would you like to talk to us about? It must be one of the monks.
My name is Raymond.
My dad! Andy! Raymond!
Oh, I'm in tears.
Raymond's just come through. We've just been to Dad's grave today. Dad? Oh my God! Come on, get in!
Was it you who did that light? Because I
He
can
was
imagine.
quite religious, Dad, because he was a strict. Well, he wasn't a strict Catholic, but he was very big on believer of the Catholic
Yeah,
religion.
but
It's probably him. Well, we went to his grave today and put the Christmas wreath on, didn't we? He always did. We not say to him today, "Come to Smithills Hall," and he's here.
yeah, we did.
Are you here? Is it you, Dad? Right, we're doing what we always wanted to do. We're doing paranormal. We've got this set up. All you need to do is talk. Let's see if we can get him to talk into this device. We'll be able to hear him. If you want to talk, if you use this like a mobile phone, speaking to it,
Yeah, you
should be able to pick your
do any
voice
harm
up.
or anything like that. It just means we could hear your
I
voice.
believe it, that's Dad. That's the last person I
I'd
wasn't
so
even
love to
thinking
hear
about.
from you.
But he has turned up here before, my
I mean-
dad, to be fair, because he was a big paranormal person. And he did come through in 2008 when we were doing the overnight.
I mean, I just so hope that light comes up. Because that,
I hope
it was
so.
the door torch had gone out. Because we both lose.
Yeah, so it's Dad. Well, that's good because this was his favourite place.
Okay.
We lived only 5
Can you-
minutes.
If it is you, can you tell us
I'm in the corner.
You're in the
All
corner.
right, which corner? Are you out of the light? Are you staying out of the torchlight? Would you be able to show yourself on the camera, do you think? Because we're trying our best to pick up spirits or ghosts.
Can you tell us, so we know it's you, can you tell us something that only Alison would know? I'm not doubting it isn't you. It's just when we're doing this,
We like to gain proof.
people are very sceptical
Yeah.
about these things.
We're not scared, Dad. Please come forward and
what-
just talk to us. This is great. I've so much long wanted for him to come and join us in this.
And you probably know, people are very sceptical and they need proof, real proof, evidence.
People do. Most people don't believe in a ghost, and then when they see one, they change
No.
their attitudes towards it.
You know,
But my dad was a big paranormal, expert, and he Sid. So it's maybe another person who's with. I don't know any Sid.
No, I don't know. Sid.
Do you know any Sid?
I
Maybe
don't
it's
know.
just another random person
No,
that's come
no
along,
idea.
spirit.
There's only one Sid I know, and I can't see him coming over it. I can't see him coming here.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah, that's the only
He
one.
might. We would get a twang of a guitar, it's him. No, it's like. We used to come up here when I was a kid, do you know what I mean? And my dad used to tell ghost stories and show us round and all that. And he used to always say, if they ever do paranormal nights here, we've got to go on one. But unfortunately, my dad passed away in 2000, so we never got the chance to do it because this all took off like in 2001, didn't it, with Most Haunted? And then, the people came along, Ghost Adventures. So we did do an overnight inside in 2008, and he came through then. This is the second time, and this was his favourite place, so I'm guessing that it's got to be him. But today we went to his grave and put a wreath onto him, and I was talking to him, and I said, "Come through at Smithills Hall if we're up there." And I mean, it's good. We've got what we asked for. It must have been a flash, there must have been a flash of spirit like that.
Watch out here.
Okay, so why do we need to watch out? Is there something dangerous coming along? Something negative? Because we're well equipped for negative energies. We have done enough protection. And we have done enough protection spells to make sure that we're protected, so if anything comes along, it can try, but we're okay with that. We're okay, we're good with it. And this, like I've said to you guys before, if you watched our other programmes, you can come looking for one spirit and then other spirits will step in, and
Anyway, we've got there's 3 of us.
Oh, okay. Well, come and join us then, please. If there's 3 of you, come closer, come forward, and then we can all speak. Did you just flash a torch or flash a light bulb
We
or
have
something to
spoke
make
before.
it? You
we have
pressed
spoke
that?
before.
It just looked as though a torch had just gone out there. Yeah, it did. But there is no
We have spoke
torch
before.
there, so what?
Who is it, please? Give us your name. Who did we speak
I
to
was
before?
religious.
Okay. I wonder if this is one of the, yeah, maybe.
Who are you?
What's your name, please?
I'm Alison,
I'm Andy.
and this is Andy,
I thought a torch had gone out.
and we're
right
doing a
there.
paranormal investigation to communicate with spirit, with you, if you're
Something
here.
must have flashed there, a spirit light maybe. That's all the only thing it could be.
If you have any connections to this hall, or if you have connections to me or Andy, you could just tell us your name and we can pick it up on this. If you're still around, Dad, are you just protecting us while we conduct this investigation? Although Dad was a little daring when it came to like paranormal and the occult, he just crossed all the boundaries for experimental reasons.
I'm still baffled at.
I
We
thought
just
a torch had gone out
We saw
there.
a torch go off there.
That didn't move. None of these moved, and I thought, oh, it fell off. And then there wasn't one there to
I'm
start
still
with,
baffled
so I
at
don't
what-
know what that was.
What
Something must have flashed to gain our attention
what it was?
then. No idea.
Because all the torches we have are accounted for, and they're all on
Yeah, because the head torches are there, the hand torches are here,
there.
and the 2 bright torches for spur are there,
Yeah,
and that's it.
that's all we've got.
So,
What?
but something.
Cold.
Cold? Yeah, it's
yeah,
cold.
it's cold. But are you going to make it colder?
Can you
Blow the candle out.
the
Put the
candle
candle out. If you're a religious person, put the candle
Don't
out.
mess with me.
All right, no, we're not messing. We're
No,
just
not messing,
we're
we're just-
asking you to do something so that we know that it's you that we're directly talking to.
Yeah.
We're not messing with you at all. It's not a game. The reason we brought these is because we're trying to communicate with the last person who owned the hall and gambled it away in London. So we brought these games to try and bring forward that person, but maybe that person is no longer here. Maybe that person has moved on. So perhaps we just have to contact whoever comes.
It's not often with this stuff that I can say I'm stunned.
Yeah, I know.
And I really, really hope that, although the camera isn't, and I know the camera isn't in that direction, surely that
Might have
flash,
picked up the flash
surely
or
that
something,
flash
mightn't
of
it?
light will have picked up.
Yeah.
Surely.
Because we both saw it.
We
It's
both
not like
saw
one
it.
of us did. I just thought,
It was
a
a
torch has
a
gone out. It looked like
a torch. It was as though one of them torches had gone out.
That's exactly what it looked like. So what if it was a spirit light that just
It was
Stuck here.
stuck here.
You're stuck here.
Why are you stuck here?
Who are you? We can help
Who are
you
you?
if you're stuck. You need to give us your name. We can't help you unless we have your name.
Assault.
Assault.
Were you assaulted? Did something happen to you here? See, we don't know all the history of this place. We only know what's documented. And it's got 800 years of history, this place, so...
Are you one of the religious people assaulted, for your beliefs? You know, we haven't got the same beliefs, but somebody who steadfastly 100% believed in as their own beliefs and stands by it 100% and are quite prepared to die for their beliefs, then that, for me, I have respect for you, although we probably would never agree on our beliefs. For you to be that strong in your belief.
Something whistling like someone walking the dog.
Yeah.
Well, it came from down there, and there's a football field, there's a field at the back.
Yeah. I mean,
Agatha.
That's the name.
Agatha.
Is that who you are?
Agatha. Can you give me your last name? Did you live here or did you work here?
There's a torch down there. There's someone walking the dog. It's alright. They're in the woods.
Yeah. Have you... You said you spoke to us before. Did you speak to us while we were on the bridge? Are you somebody we spoke to while we were on the bridge?
That was Ava, the name we got on the bridge, wasn't it? We got Ava on the bridge and we got Ava on Winter Hill as well.
Yeah, and we got...
I did something bad.
What did you do?
What did you do bad? Or what did you...
You can tell us what you did.
Did you... At the time, is it something that in today's time we wouldn't think was bad?
I know you.
So
You know-
what is
so-
your name if you know us? Do you know us because we're regular to this place?
So who are you? Who are you? You say, I mean, when we've been here before...
We're here many times.
Said you know us.
So perhaps even the spirit people are getting used to us now being regular faces.
How do you know us? You obviously know we always come here with total respect. Yeah. Total respect for you.
Seems to have gone quiet now, doesn't it?
Go up.
Go up.
Go up where?
Do you mean when we come and do
Upstairs.
the investigation
Yeah, I think
here,
we're talking about
do we need to
upstairs.
go upstairs? Is that what you mean? When we come here and we go up, Will you show yourself to us? Can you give me your name? The person who knows us. Can you give us your name?
I think this person's coming round for a nosy. They're going to get tangled up in the paranormal now. This is what we get. We get people coming along and joining in.
We have spoke before.
Yeah, you said,
We said that before.
Who are you? You need to tell us who you are. And then we know whether we've spoken to you before or not.
We've got another 15.
It seems to have gone the other way anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
anyway, if they come along, it might be someone we know.
We've
Sometimes people who
we've
know.
spoken before. No disrespect to you, but we've spoken to
Who are you? What's your name?
We've spoke to a lot of people here before. A lot of people living and a lot of people who aren't. So,
if you tell us your name, we'll know who
can
you
you come
are.
closer and make one of these lights light up?
Do you want to run the EVP again now?
Don't be afraid.
Because there was a little bit of excitement before because we got the light bulb flashed and then we had my dad's name come through. So let's just sit quiet now for a little bit and see if anybody wants to speak to us.
Okay. So,
Construct.
Maybe they're talking about that over there where they're building some of the walls come down and they're building it back up.
who are you? Who is the person who knows us? Who's the person who's spoken to us before? Can you tell us who you are? How old are you? When did you die?
Permission.
Permission? Do I need your permission, or do you think you need our permission? You've got our permission to talk to us. If you spoke to us before, you'll know that.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You think this is wonderful?
Yeah,
Spirit communication.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
Some people do think it's wonderful.
I
Some
just-
people think it's weird. Everyone has different opinions.
You're talking to that light, and we can hear your voice, and then we'll know what you sound like. Use a bit of my energy. I don't mind. Can you come closer? If you come closer, these lights will light up, and the other lights will light up. It won't cause you any harm. It might take a lot of energy, but use a bit of mine. I'm not at work tomorrow, so I don't need it.
I think we've got different. Yeah, there's a man with a torch walking down there with his dog. He's just-
No.
Black eyes.
What did black
No,
eyes?
I'm not there.
What do you mean?
In the deadline with the thing, I
Yeah.
saw a figure.
Seriously? What did it look like? A black hooded. That's the one that gets seen quite a lot round here. They think it's one of the monks from the 1200s when this place used to have a handful of monks living here. The chapel is where Andy's just gone off in that direction. And they would have walked down the path to the main road there, so it has been seen. I saw it, I picked it up in 2014 on camera, on my phone, just by accident, because I wasn't actually doing... Demand? What do you demand? What are you demanding? Did you see? So it was like a black hooded figure. Because that's the one that I picked up on my phone that night. Do you remember when we were in there? And it seems to walk from the chapel along this to there, because this was the original road where we're sat now.
It was.
Which way was it going?
Yeah, actually it looked as though it was going that way.
So it has been seen going from there up, and because I picked that, so it seems to be a regular figure that.
You know what I mean?
I think this man's coming with the torch. We might get tangled up with a new person coming now.
Yeah,
so.
but
That's been seen quite a lot. That my dad saw it too, but he saw it going from the chapel across the lawn that way, as though it was going down some steps into the woods. So it seems to be a frequent thing, that phenomenon. But if you've just seen it, then it's probably going to be that. I think when I connected up with Lewis, my guide, he said it was an Augustinian monk that wasn't really prepared to speak. This guy's probably going to shout up to us now. Alright, we're just doing a paranormal for YouTube. Come and join us if you want. Have you got any ghost stories?
Any what?
Any ghost stories from round here?
No.
Oh, damn.
What are you getting
We
anything?
do- yeah, well, up here, yeah, we've had stuff before because we come up here quite a lot, but
Yeah.
we saw a flashlight there before, and we
That was
thought,
me.
No, but you were down there. We'd seen you coming up with the dog
Yeah.
because we heard you whistle.
Well,
But
we
it
had
was
more shows today, didn't we? About 10 years ago, 20
Yeah.
years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, they've been here a few
Bigger.
times, haven't they?
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we go all over. We go all over, well, everywhere, don't we, really? But when we're home,
Yeah.
we come up here because you can pretty much guarantee to see stuff
It's
up
like
here.
is it 900 years old, this, I think.
This, yeah, it goes back
Well,
to
this
the
bit, this bit's not, is it? It's the other bit,
No,
isn't it?
yeah, right down
that
there.
Yeah.
You know, that little bit where it goes in, there's a bit of an herb garden, isn't there? That's
Yeah.
the original hall.
That's it. That's the old part, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the old Tudor bit down
Yeah.
there is like 1500s.
That's right.
This all got built on after the 1800s, where the
Yeah.
Ainsworth family owned it.
That's
so
right, yeah.
it depends. Like you can get different things depending on which
Yeah.
section. But we've done overnights inside and everything.
Have you?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
pick
we've
anything
had
up when
quite-
you stop over?
Well, we were just talking about there's a black
'Cause
hooded.
I love it, mate.
Do you know it's
I love this shit. I
amazing?
love paranormal. I
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
How many people, when you're out at night like this and you get people randomly walking
Yeah.
past, they always end up joining in because they're like, oh yeah, I'm
We did
interested in it.
before.
So we always love
Well,
getting
the dog-
people on.
Yeah.
Dogs are brilliant because they can pick stuff
Well,
up,
I
can't
lost my
they?
German Shepherd like October.
Oh,
I had to have
did
it
you?
put down, yeah, but used to walk around here all the time with her.
Yeah.
But he's 6 now, but yeah, he's
Are you there?
he's
Hello?
like he's a little knobhead him.
Yeah.
But the
he's
German
lovely.
Shepherd are brilliant.
They
Yeah.
are the good dogs, aren't they, then?
Yeah.
But yeah, when we did the inside, I was just going around with my phone. It were all lit up, so I wasn't really looking
Yeah.
for ghosts then. I was just having a look round.
Yeah.
And a black hooded figure went across.
Honestly?
Just a few seconds, yeah. So when
Yeah.
we watched it back, it was we saw it
seen
on the
it,
screen.
Yeah.
But it
I
was
come
so
around
quick.
every night. I come around, walk around
Oh
here.
dear, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we used to come up a lot because we lived down near
Drain.
Beachfield Road.
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
you know my mum and dad. So
Yeah.
me and my dad were always up here walking, and he brought me up doing paranormal stuff. So
Right.
we just continued it.
Yeah,
you know,
we live in the Dean Road, Dean.
oh, you live, yeah.
As
It's
you go down the
nice,
road, there's a
isn't
little
it?
house on the road, cottages.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
we
they're
live in the
nice,
first
aren't
one.
they?
Yeah,
Oh
the little
dear.
stone one,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
lovely up here, isn't it? It's so
Yeah.
close to the like Winter Hill and everything.
Yeah.
This one, innit?
We've been up there doing the Scotchman's Stump and Two Lads and everything, haven't we, lately? Yeah, this is what we do on a
Not
Saturday
right.
night.
No,
Well,
right.
Not right, are we? No, we're not.
Hey,
Well, everyone's different, aren't
Yeah,
they?
no,
Exactly.
we don't drink, no,
Yeah.
we packed that in like 15
Yeah.
years ago, so
Yeah.
just do this.
No, I get it. What you're doing? I do
Yeah,
enjoy. I do
well, we're
enjoy
using
it.
Spirit
Yeah.
Talker. I don't know if you've seen it or not before, but most
So that's
paranormal
like
groups
sort
are using that now. So what it does, it just scans around and it'll bring messages through.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're asking a question and
Yeah.
you get an answer that makes sense, then you think, oh, well,
Yeah.
something is
Yeah, yeah.
like replying back. So we've had a few messages on there tonight, haven't we? We've had like, I'm a religious person, which we think is this monk that's been seen from the
so-
chapel, where that
Yeah,
chapel
yeah.
is. There used
Yeah.
to be an old one before that, the
Yeah.
Ainsworth built that on. And this used to be the original road to the hall, to the
Oh, there's a road there. was
Yeah,
it?
so
Right.
we think that he's walking from the chapel to the road, and he gets seen quite a
Yeah.
lot from there up to that bit there.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
it all.
so-
I was born on Halloween anyway, 31st
Oh,
of
brilliant!
October.
That's even better. So we've got a real
love it
witch with
all.
us as well. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah.
it's up my street.
God, I'm
It
glad
really
to
is.
hear it.
Yeah.
But because we've had a couple of, we're on YouTube, we've had a couple of Bible punches on, you know, giving it,
Ugh.
I'm going to come over and save your souls and all this carry on.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like, good
you're
luck,
going to
mate.
No,
Good luck
there's
if you want to do.
definitely there's other things out there, I think. Definitely.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We've been doing some UFO stuff as well, you know,
Well,
on top.
I was going to say to you,
Yeah.
like my daughter, I said I believe in like UFOs
I
and
do.
aliens, and she's
Yeah.
like, "You're stupid, Dad."
Really?
But
She might change as she gets older.
There's
innit?
definitely things out there.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
not just us, is there?
Oh no! I mean, you've got to open your mind, haven't you,
Yeah.
to the universe, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And if
When I
you
go
look
to
at,
Mum and Dad's who live in the Cairngorms in Scotland,
oh, it's beautiful.
right,
yeah.
you go up there and it's
Yeah.
pitch black. There's no light pollution.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
And you look up
You
and
can see
you
it,
see,
can't
all-
you?
you can see the Milky Way and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you think
It's
it
perfect.
can't just be us.
No, definitely not.
No.
And thing
No,
is,
I
we
know, I
don't
can't-
spend enough
no.
time looking, do we?
No.
If you was to lie here all night and look up, you probably
Yeah.
see something just
Well,
going by,
you see a
wouldn't
bit
you?
Yeah,
here,
of
but
course
when
you
I was a kid,
Yeah.
you see more, but it's the light pollution ruins it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
I think all the council get together and just say that, switch them off for one night
Yeah.
and a clear night and let everybody look up and
Oh,
and
they're
think,
brilliant,
It's
though.
just
Jesus
completely
Christ.
different.
Because it's how many
Yeah.
stars there are as well, isn't there? The
In
ones that you
millions
can't
and billions,
see.
isn't
It's
there?
unreal, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I love it. I love
Oh,
space
God.
and all that.
Yeah, God, I'm glad. It's going to keep
Yeah.
it going, isn't it?
It'll
Keep
be-
the
it'll-
movement
it'll-
going.
it'll catch something tonight then.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
Spiritual Encounters 666 anyway, if you wanted to look us up.
666.
Yeah, we've added that on because we were Spiritual Encounters and then we got stuck with the God Squad. So we said we better add a little bit of something more on to separate us off
Yeah.
and put us
Yeah.
into the paranormal. So
Yeah.
that's what
Hey,
we...
fella, you come back.
Oh,
Been for a mooch.
oh is he only young?
He's 6, him.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
digger. Yeah.
He's lovely.
Yeah, we had
You're
a
lively, aren't you? Can you pick anything up?
the
Dogs
German
can
Shepherd
usually
put down in
pick-
October last year.
Yeah.
So he was like, got a bit depressed him really.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like 10 and a
I'm
half.
in the
and we-
trees.
Yeah.
He was like, when we got her,
In the
he was a
trees.
pup. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know they do, don't they, dogs? They
Yeah.
pine and everything. It's
Yeah.
awful if they've lost a partner, you know,
Yeah.
they've lost another dog.
But you know, it's play safe for doing what you're doing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
perfect.
it's good
Yeah.
because it's sometimes like you're filming it and you've got your recording equipment and you don't hear it with your ears, but when you
Yeah.
watch it back, you'll hear
Did
like
you do the old house at Crompton Way? What's it called? There's one off Crompton Way, the old building, isn't there?
What is
Oh,
that?
watermelon.
What's it called?
Hollywood.
Oh,
Hollywood.
Sword. Yeah,
Yeah,
we did
Samuel
that.
Crompton.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
Simon Crompton
right.
did the
Yeah.
spinning wheels, didn't he?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Did
but
that.
years ago we've not
God,
filmed
years
it. We only
ago,
did
yeah.
it. We
Yeah.
used to just do it just as paranormal, but lately now for
Yeah,
the last
that
6
was-
months we started putting it on YouTube because everybody's filming stuff and putting it on
Yeah.
now, and people are getting stuff.
That
People are
was a
getting
really
stuff just
good
with
place.
mobiles, aren't they?
That
And
was a really
Yeah.
good place, that.
it just proves you
that
don't
was
have to
really
be doing
good,
these big programs
No, you don't.
to,
No, you
to
don't.
get stuff, do you?
Just
Yeah.
do it yourself.
You just right place, right time, and
Yeah.
and you can do it. You can pick stuff
But
up.
I like here that you can actually walk around the house and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice,
Yeah.
isn't
Because
it?
like, you got Odsal Hall and
Yeah.
Salford, it's all like locked off, you can't
I
walk
know you
around
can't.
it.
It's
But
no
like
good, is
here,
it?
You can do
Yeah,
it.
well, we went all the way out to Lytham,
Yeah.
Lytham Old Hall at,
Yeah,
near
Lytham, yeah,
Blackpool because
yeah.
we'd heard about that place and they were all locked up and
You can't
bolted.
get
up.
in,
Oh,
yeah.
what are we going to do now?
it's quite a special
Find
here
some-
actually. Small
Yeah,
Hall,
it's
I think.
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well.
what we'll do is we'll load it. It takes ages to load it up. We'll take a couple of hours to load it up, and then we'll watch
Why?
it back. And then you freak out then because you'll like that's when you'll hear when you've got something like we
Yeah.
did Two Lads. You know the Two Lads on Winter Hill.
Two lads,
there?
yeah. Because we go back round on
You
Sunday.
go up there, yeah.
So we go up to Rosedale Road, go up to Two Lads, then go up to Rivens
Yeah.
Pike.
Do you go up at night time?
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
I bet you've been up there when we've been up because we've seen bike lights at top of the
Probably
pine when
was.
we've been doing paranormal.
I've got my back light now. There's some
Yeah,
big
yeah,
back
we've
light,
got
yeah.
that's one
It's
there.
really
They're good,
bright.
aren't they? Yeah, 'cause we have
Yeah, a lot
bike.
of-
Yeah.
But we were up there, and when we watched it back, there's a voice, there's a breath goes like, and you think you don't hear it with your ears, but then after you think, God, something
glad
was
I didn't
stuck
hear
there.
it.
Like, so, and then
Yeah.
the worst one, I think the scariest one was in Whitby
Yeah.
Graveyard, weren't it? We
Oh.
was just asking out, and we've got this laugh. It's a proper menacing laugh, innit?
Yeah.
Go on, you do
Oh.
it. You can do the laugh, the Whitby Graveyard laugh. Go on.
Oh, it was like. Oh, that
Oh,
was.
that-
That
we-
was.
we- you don't
that
hear,
was. That was.
we've
that-
realised that you either hear
Yeah.
it with your ears
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you don't pick
We
it up
didn't
on your
hear that.
equipment, or you don't hear it and
Yeah.
you pick it up on your equipment. So it seems to be like
Yeah.
you never get it where
Yeah.
you hear it and pick it up. It's
But
weird, isn't it? A
but
lot
the
of people
good-
who do
Because I believe what
paranormal.
you believe, but my missus, she thinks it's all rubbish. But
Oh, does she?
yeah.
This is the thing.
I think-
Everybody has their own opinions,
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
they?
I keep saying to her, there's definitely other planets out there
Yeah,
with
there's
people on
got to
it.
be on there.
They can't, I keep saying to her, they can't just be us.
No, they can't
There's
be,
either
can there?
another beyond where we
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
all these people living up there.
What do you
I have,
think
a
of the
I have a
great...
feeling you might have caught something on camera.
Why?
Because it's come up twice in a row, orb and then orb.
Oh, really? Oh, well, maybe, yeah, hopefully, innit?
So that might have been that might have been what that light was.
Yeah, I mean, we'd seen you coming up with the torch, so I says to Andy, I think there's a dog walker. We didn't want to freak you out more than anything. We didn't want you to think there was something weird going on here.
Spanish donkey.
Something flashed just there, and we thought a torch had fell off, and we looked around, and all the torches are here, so...
Yeah.
Don't
we
know.
don't know what that word away, but we'll have to look when we view it back and see if it's...
Not me turning the torch down on power, is it?
Oh, you never know, dear. There's all kinds of flipping things going on, technical hitches in it and stuff. When the machinery fights back, we have all that.
You got a good spot here, though. Nice and quiet,
it's nice,
Lovely.
So what we were doing, we brought playing cards and dice because the last person who owned this hall, he gambled it away in London. He went down to London, lost all his money, and then he put the hall on and gambled that as well.
Because Bolton Council bought it for, was it like something like £9,000 something?
Yeah, probably just to settle his gambling debts,
It was
really.
ridiculous, weren't it?
Yeah. And that's how they lost this place.
Yeah.
You know,
It used to be a care home, didn't it?
Yeah, it
That's
did,
right.
yeah.
And I think that one, the green light, that was the morgue.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
it
morgue
was.
where they put the bodies in for care home.
And this one up here, that top corridor,
Yeah.
it's really active. They get like doors banging and feet up there because
that's right.
I knew a guy who was an electrician up there when they did the rewiring.
Yeah.
And he said, we'd just put our tools and gone downstairs for some sandwiches, and we had all this commotion, so we legged it up to see if anyone had got in.
Nobody
and
there.
all the tools had been thrown, scattered, and there was nobody. And they left. One of them said we couldn't work there again after that. We just did one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really active. We're going in doing an overnight in April in there because they open it up a few times.
Love them.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's because when you do the overnight in
They're not frightening. I think they're more.
it's more
Interesting.
intriguing, isn't it? Like what is it?
Intriguing.
Thank you so much.
What does that say?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You think who's thanking us, isn't it?
No, yeah.
It's when you can't see anything. There's people talking. It freaks you out a little bit.
No, quite accurate that.
But
for
yeah,
where
it has been for what we've asked.
It's normally quite accurate for where you are.
They are pretty good spirit
Different
talker.
places you get
Because we
different.
did, you know, St Peter's graveyard up there.
Yeah.
We went through there on Halloween, and all we got was just people's names. I thought, well, you're in a graveyard, and it's like they're telling you the names.
Yeah.
And then
so
other
many.
places, we've not had any names. We've just had like more kind of connected with the area, haven't we? Where we are.
I remember you.
So we do come up here a lot. So perhaps you know they
Well,
might remember us.
that's been quite a lot.
Yeah.
Spoke
We've had
to
a
you,
lot tonight.
spoke to you before. I know you,
Yeah.
and I remember you.
So, but we've been
It's
up here
quiet.
a few times, so perhaps it's the same people coming through. Because if they've seen us up here, I mean, like you walking your dog, they get used to us like we get used to them, innit, maybe?
Yeah.
We've been like 11 years here, so every like overnight been walking around here all the time.
So people,
Well, you know, when you're out with your dog, you always see the same people, don't you? So it could be like that up here. They can see us, perhaps, it's them two, we've seen them before. It's the guy with the dog, we've seen him before. And
Smell.
maybe it's like that.
I love it at night time though.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Because nobody else around. I love
This is
it.
why we come out at night, because you get it to yourself.
stand
don't
it.
you?
Quiet.
And if you
No
do meet
quiet.
people, they're interesting ones who like
it's
being out
quiet.
at night.
Yeah.
And
I make that sound.
same mindset of you, innit?
Because worst thing when COVID come around, I used to walk in the day, there's nobody around here, you could walk miles and miles.
Yeah.
And then everybody discovered up here, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And they just like trashed all the path walking and
It's
stuff.
just
It was same
But
like
it's all calmed down again now, not with
yeah,
people up here.
No.
But
It was same like Pendle Hill. We used to go up there all the time.
Mum and Dad lived there, Pendle.
I love it up there.
Yeah.
We love all that witch stuff, you know, the
Because
Pendle
Mum and
witches.
Dad were Scottish actually.
Yeah.
They moved back down. They live in Nelson.
Oh,
a
right,
little,
yeah.
little village called
Yeah.
Fence.
Yeah.
But the back of them's Pendle Hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful, isn't
It's
it?
great up there,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Fence.
But it was the same thing. We used to go up quite a lot,
Yeah.
you know, at night time and that doing paranormal. And the next
Yeah.
minute, there was all these idiots coming up doing rituals and all this and spoiling it for the
So it
locals.
does, yeah.
And then they put signs up, you know,
Yeah.
trespassing and all this.
That's
And
like-
Yeah.
we've all just started going back up there, haven't we?
went back
After
up
4
and
years.
it was just back to normal.
Now it seems we're getting back to normal, yeah.
It does
Yeah,
because
but
everyone
no.
like discovered the outside, didn't they?
Yeah,
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 they
because
did.
there was nothing
Yeah,
else.
people-
in
Nothing
it.
else to do. Because we used to walk around here when we lived, we've been living for years. You could walk and not see anybody around here,
Yeah, you
and then
can, yeah.
everyone just like came up here, trashed
Yeah.
the paths.
Oh, horrible, weren't
Moved
it?
You know, it's,
I mean, the woods, you can usually only see one or two people, don't you? But it was packed with people, it was, weren't it? And you think, it's like being in town.
I like
it's
to have a
not
walk with a
different.
dog. not seeing anybody. I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's
Bit
nice.
antisocial, really.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Because
you
you're
get a bit of
getting
peace,
it to
don't you?
yourself, aren't you?
I think
Instead of having
it's
sharing it
better.
with everybody
I think
else.
it's better.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And especially at night time. I think you hear more sounds because
Yeah, you do,
it's
definitely.
not like owls and things. You hear them really.
What got me? Walking past the school there,
Yeah.
and the birds are singing.
Yeah.
And in the tree, the bloody spotlights are like floodlit the trees. So
Yeah.
I probably think it's still daytime,
Oh
don't
yeah,
Yeah.
that's they probably
they?
do.
I
Yeah.
think they need to turn the lights off at school.
Yeah.
Because
That,
the birds are singing. It's not natural, is it?
no.
No.
I remember that woman telling us that down at Lyme Regis when we camped there.
And that's
Do you
what
remember?
She
They kept the campsite in
they
darkness
just
for that
kept
reason.
it
Yes,
out.
it didn't affect the
Yeah,
birds.
they
And
turned
some
all the
lunatic
lights off
turned
at
up.
night.
It does ruin the wildlife with all the lights and stuff.
It confuses
Yeah.
them, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And these guys turned up and they put big spotlights outside the tent.
Yeah.
And do you know what birds were up because they thought it was
I think
daylight?
it's daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because down there, we've got like, bloody birds are singing.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
they
shame,
do.
isn't it? But it's confusing them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When?
So it's nice
I'll leave
meeting
to
you
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
And a
I
fellow
might see you
paranormalist.
again.
Yeah, you
I'm
probably
sure
will.
you will sometime.
You'll see us
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
We're always
Always at
doing
the
this
night
stuff.
time.
Take care of
Right.
yourself anyway.
Take
Nice
care.
meeting you,
No,
mate.
see you
Yeah.
soon, mate.
Cheers.
See you along. It's always interesting asking local people if they've got any
Oh yeah,
sightings.
people.
Nights. Well, we were just talking about the night, weren't we? How long have we filmed now?
45, 46 minutes.
All right,
so
so
we're getting to end now.
yeah, we'll just say our good night, and
I
then
can't protect you.
you can't protect us. So
Nobody can.
I always enjoy when people come along and have a chat because
Yeah.
you can get some local ghost stories, you can get their views, you know, you can get what they've seen and things like that, and it's always good to get more,
Yeah, of course
you know,
it is.
put people's input. So it's always a positive thing for us when people come along and just join in,
Yeah.
talk to us for a bit.
Yeah.
To be fair, we haven't met any negativity yet, have we, on our travels? Not out and about anyway, but we do
No,
get it on the
but-
internet. You know, you're going to get backlash, but as far as people go, we've met some really amazing and
We
positive
have.
people. You know, that's open to it, which is you have to be. You know, nobody knows the answers, so you've got to keep your mind open to the possibilities.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we'll say good night before our battery goes, and we'll see you in Inverness next week. Good night, guys.
Bye.